What's up, guys? Matt here. I have a very special video for you guys today. It is another mystery box unboxing video. I did a video like this a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I buy mystery boxes off of a local auction site, which is where I source from sometimes. And I purchased these two mystery boxes this time. One was, there's an electronics box that was $9 and a sports related box that was $5. So I like to buy these boxes and open them, for stuff, to put stuff on eBay. If you're new to the channel, again, like I said, my name is Matt. I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and this is just one of the ways I get things to post onto eBay. Now, I recorded this video, and when I went to upload it, the sound had corrupted and was no longer on there, so I figured instead of just scrapping the video, that I would just kind of commentate over the video, and hopefully it still turns out okay. But found a lot of awesome stuff in these boxes, and like I said, paid $5 for a sports box and $9 for electronics box. And I think I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with the sports related box first. Not a very heavy box, maybe a couple of pounds, but still there was some decent stuff in there. And if I find anything to scan, I have my phone there, so if I find something I'm not really sure what the price is, I'll just scan it on eBay, and then I'll let you guys know what it ended up scanning at. And some of this stuff I've already posted on eBay, so I can tell you exactly what I posted it for. So without further ado, and then my wife was sitting next to me off camera, and she was kind of helping me as well through the process, and then putting her 2 cents in. Unfortunately, you guys cannot hear what she said, but anyway, like I said, sports related box here. There was all kinds, of, it was fun. I love doing these mystery boxes. Again, just a way to get some stuff to put on eBay. Usually not super expensive stuff, but still decent stuff. All right, that's just a regular old tarp. I think it had a $3.99 Big Lots sticker on it, so we're going to keep that for... I usually like to put a tarp down in my car before I go and do like a heavy garage sailing or whatever. But this is a very nice pair of like snow pants, like snow overalls, new with tags. I actually gave these to my sister. My sister has 2 sons, my nephews, and those were perfect size for them. I don't think that I could even find these on eBay, but when I saw them, I was like, oh, they would probably like this. So usually if I find stuff that I feel like my nephews could probably use and like, I usually try to give it to my sister first before putting it on eBay. So that's where this went. This went to my sister's house for her kids. So, but they're really nice, new with tags. They were from Marshalls. I think they had like a $10 Marshall tag on them or something, but still a pretty nice pair of snow pants. Perfect time of season for them. Alright, this is I thought it was a Nintendo DS case, because that's kind of what they look like. But I was informed by the finance department that obviously this is some sort of first aid kit case. Even though there was nothing in there that, like, you would have to fill it with first aid supplies first. But apparently it's a first aid kit case. Sure. I don't know. What was this? So this was, again, a sports-related box. Oh, this was the kids' pedometer. This was like a little kid's pedometer, but I think it worked for like iPhone 4, some really old iPhone. So I donated this. I'm donating this to the thrift store. It was an iBits, like I said, just a kid's pedometer that worked with like an old, like with one of the older model iPhones, iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S, I believe. So again, I scan it. It didn't come up on eBay because it just wasn't on there, because it's so old. But still, I mean, donated to the thrift store. It was brand new. It had never been opened, and that was me contemplating, what the heck is this thing? So now that I know exactly what it is, yeah, going to the thrift store. The end of that story. All right, we've got a pair of gloves, obviously, and they were new with tags. These I'll donate these to the thrift store as well. So that's about all I gotta say about that. And then and then some weird, again, sports related box. Just one batting glove, one baseball batting glove. I think this I think threw this in the trash. It was used. It was like a used batting glove. It wasn't even a pair. It was just one. I thought maybe I'd find the other one. Nike hat, again, another thrift store item. Like I said, so I paid $5 for this box. Have I found anything worth $5 yet? I don't think so. Now these, at first I didn't think they were anything. It's 2 racket balls. But then my wife looked them up and they're $10 if they were brand new, and they looked brand new. But when I got to inspecting them, I was like, well, I don't think they are brand new. So I ended up, I'm going to donate those to the thrift store as well. That is a divot tool for golfing. I just put that in my golf bag. I do golf. So it was just like a little divot tool and a bunch of ball markers. So again, into the golf bag, no real value or anything. Oh, this is, I think, the first thing I actually put on eBay. This is a little mini table tennis set, a couple of paddles, balls, and the little net. I think I listed this today for $12.95 free shipping. So I paid $5 for this box, and this thing that I have here, this little mini table tennis set. You see, as I approvingly look at the phone, like, yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, so $12.95 plus free shipping. That'll go first class. So I'll end up making like $5 or $6. I'll make my $5 or $6 back on that one item there. And I'm pretty sure I got a few other items that come out of this box that'll make some money. This is I think a racquetball racket. It's Prince, which if you're not familiar, Prince rackets do sometimes have a little value. This particular one did not. Usually it's the tennis rackets. I've sold a couple of Prince tennis rackets, but never really a racquetball racket. So I think I donated this one. It's in the donation box for the thrift store. So along with the racquetballs, maybe they can do something with it. All right, here's a very odd thing. Again, sports related box. It was a pedal, just one pedal. No tags or anything on it. No, it was just a pedal. I don't know, just no markings or anything. So I think I threw that in the trash, maybe, or that maybe went in the donate box. I'm not sure. This I thought was matches at first, and then when I opened it, it's like a little match sleeve of golf tees. So again, something I just threw in my golf bag. I don't know. It was very weird. It's from some country club or something. So interesting find there. Here are some beer pong, ping pong balls, missing one ball. I think I ended up throwing these in the trash, maybe. It was opened, obviously, so nothing I could really do with it. Not something I would really donate either, so. Here's a bike seat, a Schwinn bike seat cover, like a gel cover. It was very soft, but I think this one in the donate pile as well. It was not brand new. If that was brand new and so had tags, it might have some value, but I decided just to throw it in the donate. This is a Speedo mesh bag. I guess, it's like a backpack type little mesh backpack. Looked pretty old. Again, it was something I think I donated. Didn't have any value. And then, boom, a video game. Like to see that in this box. That was a nice find. It was complete with manual. It's just a Tiger Woods game. Doesn't really have very much value. But I did not have this game on the Xbox. So it's a game I get to add to my collection, which is cool. I'm okay with that. That's a nice find. I was not expecting to get like a video game in any of this stuff. Here's the second thing I actually put on eBay. Fuzzy Footies. This is brand new with tags. Asked the wife if she wanted them. She said she's already got several pairs. So I think they ended up being listed for $10.95 plus free shipping. So again, I'll probably make $5 or $6. Probably around $5 after shipping costs and fees. So not too bad for a $5 box. That'll make my money back. So we're into the profit at least. And for me, with these boxes, it's more about, if I can get my money back, that's cool. But it's just, I don't know, it's just something fun to do. I like to make these videos. Here's another thing of racquetballs. Again, I thought they were sealed, but they were not actually sealed. I opened them up. They didn't look like they'd been played with, but I'll just donate it. It's no big deal. Some golf balls, again. put them in my golf bag for the spring. I'll lose those in the woods somewhere, and I'm cool with that. All right, here's another thing I put on eBay today. This was brand new. It's like a little headphone device, like a telephone headphone device thing, wireless. I think I put that on there for $10.95 plus free shipping. So again, $4 or $5 profit. Not that much, and with this time of year, it's the winter, no garage sales or anything. Really, the only forms of sourcing I have is thrift stores and, like online auctions and stuff. So pickings can get slim. So to just be able to add a few things, maybe not for the most amount of money ever, but, just add some things to the store and kind of keep things going, keep things moving in the right direction. These were some Dart felt things. I think I am putting these on eBay for $9.95 plus free shipping. So again, I'll make $4 or $5 off this after it's all said and done. So they were still brand new, sealed. Not too bad, I guess. Again, just something I can put on the store. And they say to keep your store, active and stuff is really good. That's me showing you that my wife looked those balls up because I thought they were just whatever. She looked them up and said, "Oh, these were $10. These will sell for $10." But that's if they're brand new, and like I said, they actually were not brand new. So here's what I thought this was like a water thing, and then I saw a price tag on there. It said $60, and I was like, what the heck? But it turns out that those are they were supposed to be a pair of speakers in there, Polk audio speakers, like little swimming speakers or something that you would put by a pool, maybe, or I'm not really sure. Unfortunately, the speakers were not in there. So that was me looking at it and going, what the heck? It ended up being garbage. There was no speakers in there. So again, I thought it was like a water bottle or something. So, but nope, speakers, but no speakers. Again, another hat, donate to the thrift store. It's a good thing to donate this time of year. And this is like a boxing headgear. This was not brand new. This had been used. Everlast is a good name. I know that's a good brand in like sports equipment for like boxing and MMA. So, but again, just something, I don't know what I'll do with that. It's not new, so won't really sell it on eBay, but probably end up donating it. This ended up being a Cincinnati Bengals. At first, I thought maybe it was a koozie, and then I was looking at it like maybe it's not. But it turns out it is. It's like a little koozie for a bottle of beer, and it's got like a strap. I don't really understand why somebody would have that, but that's what it was. It's a beer koozie. And that was my wife. That was me talking to my wife. She figured out that it was a beer koozie and was telling me about it. So anyway. What we have here is a Chad Johnson Cincinnati Bengals. It's like a card on a plaque. Pretty cool. It's something I'll just add into my sports collection. I do have some Cincinnati Bengals sports memorabilia, and I did like Chad Johnson back in the day before he became Chad Ochocinco. He was a pretty good player, so pretty popular here. And here's the second one of those pedals. Some special pedal. I don't know. It's got, as you can see, it's got a little thing you put your foot in. It's like a special cycling pedal. I'm not really sure. Again, something I think is in the donate box. Now this was very interesting. This is actually something I'm keeping and using. I had no idea what it was. It just said University House on it. Had no idea what it was. It was still new. And I'm looking at it going, what the heck is this thing? It turns out that it's a clothes hamper. So, yeah. So I kept it, and it's now in my bathroom for me to throw clothes in. So that's cool. All right, this is a brand new pack of like baseball like bases and stuff, like little rubber bases. Don't think this had really any value on eBay, but I think this ended up in the donate box as well. So maybe in the springtime, some kid will want to buy that and set it up outside. And I think we're getting to the bottom of the box here. More golf tees again. Threw those in the bag. And I think this is the last thing in that box. It's a It's a like a air mattress pump by Ozark Trail. The wife wants to keep this for when we go. It's like a camping piece of camping gear, so it's always nice to get. I usually borrow my dad's camping stuff, so now we've got our own pump for like air mattresses or inflatable, anything really inflatable. So anyway, I think that was it from that box. So I spent $5, and I think I showed 3 or 4 items that'll be like, maybe I might profit, I don't know, 20, $25 from this box. But, and also the other thing I like to mention is the box itself has value in my mind. That's a nice box. It'll be, I'll be able to use that for, shipping things. So that's got a little value to me as well. So not a bad box. It was fun. Had some interesting things in it. Got that video game, which was cool. And we still turned a profit. We'll have 4 or 5 more listings for eBay, and we'll probably profit 20 or $25 off that box. And like I said again, had some fun. And I usually like to buy these boxes if they're not too expensive. Now, the box that I've been waiting for, I've had these for a little bit and just been waiting, to open them up and make this video. But this is an electronics mystery box. Paid $9 for this because it was an electronics box. Typically, I don't like to spend that much. I usually like to keep it $5 or less because really I have no idea what would be in there. But this one went for $9, and the only reason I paid $9 was because it was an electronics mystery box. I love selling electronics, so this is right up my alley. And again, the box itself has a little value for me, just as a something I can use in shipping. So definitely okay with that. And there was a lot of interesting things in this box. This box was a lot of fun. So wish the original audio would work, but that's okay. I think the voiceover is going okay. So, yeah, like I said, a lot of cool stuff in here. The very first thing was probably the best thing in the box, I would say. Or no, I think there may be some other things that were pretty good. But this is a CD player, Sony CD Walkman. This, I think I posted for $25 or $30. Tested it out, worked good. Had a clean battery compartment. I've sold plenty of these Sony CD players before in the past. So just a really clean unit. Wasn't all beat up or scratched up or anything. Just a really nice unit. And like I said, paid $9 for this. This CD player itself will make me that $9 back plus some. So pretty solid pickup just to start the box off. So yeah, pretty happy about this. Like I said, I tested it. It works good. So always nice. I always look for these. Usually get these at the thrift store. That's a nice bolo item as a Sony CD Walkman. Usually find these at the thrift store for like $1 or $2 at my local thrift. And like I said, I've sold probably in the last 5 months, I've probably sold 8 or 10 of those Sony CD Walkmans. So some good value to me. This was, again, I really like this box. This box was a lot of fun. This is some night vision goggles by I can't remember what brand they were, but night vision goggles. Me and my wife tested them, put some batteries in there. They worked great. They were really fun. Turn on all the lights and just had a good time. And that's something I'll sell. I think they were from some game. I'm not really sure, but this is probably something that I'll just put down in my game room on the shelf, just because it's a fun piece. It's a cool looking toy. Just a pair of night vision goggles. But like I said, yeah, we tested them and we had turned off the lights in the house and ran around, had a good time. But very interesting. Was not expecting to find something like that. But that's the beauty of mystery boxes, is you never know what you're going to find in one of these boxes. So yeah, this box was off to a great start. This was good. This was a good find too. This is a Nintendo Wii nunchuck, a black nunchuck. So it's even got the price on there. If you can just see it, it's for $5 there. That's St. Vincent de Paul writing for sure. That's exactly how St. Vincent de Paul writes their prices on there. Unfortunately, it's in that like silver marker, so I haven't checked this yet if I can clean that off. But usually that silver marker will not come off for some reason with like regular alcohol wipes. But that's always nice to add that, because I find the controllers, and usually they don't have the nunchuck. So that's something I'll just pair with a controller and make a lot out of it. All right, this is a lamp, obviously, and I'm pretty sure this went into the trash. not really something I would sell on eBay or really donate. They don't need something. Again, this is also something that I believe went into the trash. It's like a little fluorescent light that would go under a cabinet or something. Again, not something I would put on eBay or really donate, and not really anything we need. So, pretty sure this ended up in the trash, if I'm not mistaken. So usually with things like this, if I don't want it, I'll ask the wife. If she wants it, if she doesn't want it, I'll think, well, does this go? Will this go into the thrift store? And it wouldn't, and then it goes into the trash. This is a Nintendo Wii baseball bat, still sealed. I think this really didn't have any value, so I'm just gonna put this into my collection. I have a bunch of Nintendo Wii like sports, like rackets and golf clubs and things like that. So it's just something I'll throw into my collection. Not really something I would donate. Doesn't really have any value for eBay, but but video game related, so that's cool. All right, this is just a little calculator. Again, Cheryl's name on the back. So again, something I would just throw in the trash probably. This was pretty interesting, and I'm gonna look into this a little bit more. It's a planisphere, is what's like some sort of firefly planisphere. When I scanned it, it had some good value if it was brand new. I think it was like $25 brand new, but this had been opened, and there really wasn't any like pre-owned prices for it. So I think what I'm gonna do with this is probably just give it to my dad. He likes stuff like that, space type related, NASA type stuff. So I'll probably give it to him, and then if he doesn't want it, then I'll just probably throw it away. But I don't know. It was interesting. I don't really exactly sure what it did, but again, it looked like a good dad item to me. All right, this was I didn't really understand this one either. It's like a keyboard. I don't know, like a sticker you put on the keyboard to make. I don't know. It was very odd. I still, even looking at it, I don't have any idea what that was. Some keyboard thing. These are Duracell lithium-ion batteries, which is always nice. As a reseller, batteries are something that you want to. Usually, if I find batteries, I keep them, even sealed ones. I think this one had a little bit of value, like maybe $8 or something, $7 or $8. But I think I decided to just keep it because I'll use these when testing something down the road, and instead of having to go out and buy a brand new one, I'll just have that with my battery collection. So. This was a CD, and I was hoping that, unfortunately, it was not complete. There was like a 3 or 4 disc CD set. It's Van Halen, some Van Halen CD. It would have been cool if it was complete, but it only had 1 disc in there. So, unfortunately, with some special edition Van Halen CD, and it only had 1 disc. So, this went into the trash, if I'm not mistaken. So, unfortunately. Would have been cool if all the discs were there. Next, we've got there was a few things in this box I was like, well, I have no idea what these things are, and this was one of them. I still have no idea, and I'm pretty sure when I explained it, I'm like, I have no idea what this is. I think it just said, I don't even remember. I think it said IKEA on it or something, and that was like it. I still have no idea what that was. This is just a little alarm clock. I think this is a Timex alarm clock. Something I threw in the donate box for the thrift store. But I figured these kind of things. I bought another mystery box off this website, and it had some electronics in it, and it was a lot of those like alarm clocks and iPod clocks and stuff. So I figured there would be some of those in there, and there was I think just that one. Nintendo 3DS case. This was very clean on the inside. The outside had a little bit of dirt on it, but I love collecting cases. It's one of my favorite things to collect as a video game collector, just different cases for systems and stuff. So whenever I get these, I always just keep them. I've got a bunch of them, so that was pretty clean. It'll go into my collection. All right, this was another very interesting. It's like some little file folder briefcase little thing, but not like a real briefcase. It was just like a cheap file folder briefcase. Again, I think I either threw that away or donated it. I'm not really sure. This one on eBay. It's a Targus laptop sleeve. I'm pretty sure that went on for $14.95 free shipping, I believe. So it had a little value, still brand new with the tags. You just put like a laptop in there. It's just like a little like a protection sleeve for your laptop to carry around. You would put that inside your briefcase so that it wouldn't get all scratched up. But pretty nice. Targus is a brand that I know. I don't know if it's a good brand, but it's a brand that I know. So onto eBay it went. This is a blood pressure cuff. Pretty sure I just donated this as well. Get several of those in these mystery boxes. I think I got one of those in my last mystery box too, and I donated that as well. So this is something I kept for myself. This is like a men's traveling case, new with tags. You would put like your toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoos, that kind of stuff inside there for when you're traveling. So yeah, hang on to that for myself for when I travel. Then I don't have to purchase one. Usually I just put my stuff in a Ziploc bag because I don't have one of these, but now that I do, that'll be good. All right, this also went on to eBay. This was a Everlast. It's like a activity workout armband. So you put that on your arm, and then you put your cell phone inside there for when you're running and whatnot. I think this went on to eBay for $9.95 plus free shipping. So I'll make $4 or $5 off this thing. It was brand new and sealed. And it was for a later generation, I think for like an iPhone 8 or something, I believe. 8 and 8S. So for a later generation, maybe it wasn't 8, or maybe it was a 6 and a 6S. Yeah, it was a 6 and a 6S. So, it's not like a 4 or a 5, so that's good. All right, this is it's actually a pretty decent score. This is a laptop alarm. I've never actually seen one of these before. It's like a laptop lock, I think is what it's called, alarm lock. But I'm not sure what situation somebody would want to use this thing, but it sells on eBay for, I believe, $25. So got this. Like I said, I only paid $9 for this box, and that CD player pretty much covered our $9 plus a little bit more. So this is kind of the other thing that came out of this box that had a little value to it. Yeah, like I said, $25, $30. I think it was like $30 free shipping or $25 with shipping. So pretty cool. Now, like I said, never even heard of these. Didn't even know they existed. But they do. Now, this is another thing I thought would have some value, but it turns out it did not. It's The Hope We Seek. Some sort of inspirational book and I think DVD maybe. Still brand new, sealed. And I scanned it on eBay, and I think it's sold for like $4 or something, free shipping, or I don't know, it was something weird. But it did not have any value, unfortunately. And that's me talking into the phone, telling it what I'm looking for. And that's another good tool for eBay, which I'm really liking, is that instead of typing in what you're looking for, you can just turn on the microphone and tell it what you're looking for. And it's really accurate, too. So I use that a lot at the thrift store. People look at me because I'm talking to myself, but it's much easier than typing. All right, this is another workout band. It's for an iPod Nano. It's Philips brand. This was brand new and sealed. I can't remember. I don't think this had any value either because iPod Nano is really old. So not many people looking for an iPod Nano activity band. But I think this just went into the donate box at the end of the day. I thought maybe it might have a little value, but because it's such an old model iPod that it just didn't. All right, this is a Precious Moments mouse pad, still sealed. Something else that went into the donate box. I've actually sold a lot of Precious Moments stuff when I first started reselling. So when I saw Precious Moments, I'm like, hey, what's up? All right, this is a hashtag. You put a battery in there and turn it on, and it lights up. For like a teenager would have this on their wall as decoration or something. Brand new with the tags, and I believe I put this on eBay. There was, I think there ended up being, if I'm not mistaken, I think there ended up being 4 of these. One did not have a tag on it, so I made a listing of 3 of these, brand new with the tags, and I'm pretty sure I put it up for like $12.95 free shipping. So this will still ship under £1, and they were pretty light. Just something a teenager would put on their wall, and I'll end up making $4 or $5 off that listing. So then, like I said, there end up being several of these hashtags in in this box. And I think there was, one more. So, yep. Like I said, made a listing of 3 of those. One did not have a tag, so I just left it off the listing. And I'm selling them for $12.95 plus free shipping. So, again, when you pay $9 for the box, you're trying to, just find whatever you can find to put onto eBay. And those will sell eventually. Now, this is something else that was interesting. This is an Xbox 360, like a microphone. So, like a around-the-ear microphone for, like I said, Xbox 360. Still sealed in the package. I'm going to put this, I don't think it had any value, so I'm just going to put this into my collection. But, I don't know, I like odd things like this. I'll put this on a shelf. I've got some other, like, sealed odd game things, just things you wouldn't see every day. Maybe obscure things that, this probably didn't sell very well back in the day when they were new. But anyway, just video game related stuff. It's usually stuff that I keep and put into my collection, especially if it has no value. I wouldn't donate that because it is something that I would display in my game room. All right, now these are some an open pack of, they were like little sticky felt tabs that you would put on the bottom of something so it wouldn't slide, maybe. Again, something I just donated. And this is another thing that I'm actually going to keep for myself. This is perfect. I just recently got a new GoPro Hero. And this is a little tripod that, I have a little tripod. This is a little bit bigger one. But that'll work good for the GoPro. So, that is also something that I'm keeping for myself. Now, this was probably the most interesting thing in the box. And I'm still not really sure what it is, but it's some sort of like, it's by Silverstone, some sort of like sensor or something, like air quality sensor, I think my wife was saying. She was like looking it up and trying to figure out what it was. I think she had said it had decent value even as it was open, like it was new in there, but the package had been open. So I'll probably just sell it on eBay as pre-owned. I can't remember exactly how much she said pre-owned it was going for, but it was just very interesting, and I'm not exactly sure what it is for even still. So, and here's a second one of those. Very nice to find this in that box, a laptop lock. So, very nice to find that. Again, a second one of those, brand new sealed. And they were, like I said, they were going for like 25 or 30 bucks. So, just those two alone was $50. And then the CD player was another 25. And then I think there was something else in there that was like 20 bucks. So, all in all, I think this box ended up being around, I'll profit probably about $100 from this box at the end of the day. And again, the box itself is something I'll use as a shipping supply. So this here is a very interesting, it's a Calcu radio. That's all it said on there. No name brand or anything, just Calcu radio. It's a calculator radio. I don't know why you would want that, but oh, here's something else I put on eBay. I think this there's just some DVD-Rs. Memorex, I think I put those on for $12.95 or $10.95 free shipping. So, again, sealed media sells. So yeah, that'll go on eBay for like 10 bucks. I'll probably profit around $5 at the end of the day on that. So, not too bad. Again, it's about finding things in the cold winter months to put onto eBay. This is a 35mm camera by Vivitar. No value or anything. I think I put this in the donate box actually. Still brand new, but again, no value really in those. And this was a charger, some random charger. Had no markings on it. The box didn't say anything on it. I have no idea what it goes to. It was like a AC. I think it was actually an AC adapter. Yeah, I have no idea what it would go to. And we're getting to the bottom of the box here. And here's the other one of those. That's, like I said, in my last mystery box, I got quite a few of these. This is a Logitech. Like a radio for an old iPod. It's one of the older model iPods. But these, I haven't looked this up yet, but these still have a little bit of value. I wouldn't buy these at the thrift store. But if they come in a mystery box for, how much I have into these items is, 50 cents, I would say maybe. That's fine. And if I can sell that for like 10 or 15 bucks plus shipping, that's cool. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't purchase those from the thrift store. You see a lot of those at the thrift stores. I wouldn't buy them there, but if I just happen to acquire one, then I'm okay with selling those. And the last few things here, just a random, this is a car charger for some, I'm not sure what phone that goes to or electronic, but I think I ended up throwing this away because there was no marks on it for me to even tell. Used pair of earbuds, yeah, trash. That's gross. Here's a flashlight that didn't actually have the flashlight part on the front of it. It was missing the flashlight part. So again, trash. And this is a Samsung brick charger. So I'll hold on to that. It's always nice to have extra ones of those. So that's definitely something I'll keep. And this is the other thing that was like $20. This was the other $20 item I think I had in there. It's a Toshiba tablet pen, I think is what it was. But scanned it on eBay, and yeah, it was like $20 for this thing, brand new, still sealed. So that's cool. Another thing to add onto eBay. When I first saw it, yeah, there you go, tablet PC pen. First saw it, I was like, what is this? But when I scanned it, I was like, yeah, very nice. So really, like I said, in that box, I had a couple of $25 items. That CD player, the Sony CD player, which will be $25 or $30, and then this tablet pen, which, like I said, will be about $20. So some decent finds in there. And again, like I said, I like to buy these mystery boxes and make a video of it. It's just fun for me. You know, it's something to kind of break up the monotony of thrifting and listing and thrifting and listing. So, not sure when I actually stopped talking here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you didn't catch the other one, I made another video like this as well. So, if you get a chance, check that out as well. Again, as always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support here on YouTube. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks.